Hello everybody, my name is Dratnos, and I wanted to make a quick video today explaining how I do kicks in Mythic Plus, because a lot of people, when they're watching my stream, ask me how I do this, and I think it's a pretty big way to be better at Mythic Plus is to have a better kick setup. Many people just go into a dungeon and just, they have their kick bound, and they'll target something, and they'll kick it when they need to, but this can cause problems, like sometimes you want to attack one target and need to kick another target, so if you're using this setup, you either need to quickly switch over to them and kick them when your time comes up, and that can be inaccurate, or you have to keep attacking a target that is not your priority target so that you can be ready to kick it as soon as it starts casting. So instead, what some people do is they use a mouse over kick setup. That is something that personally doesn't work for me, although it does work for some people. For me, I am not big brain enough or big reflex enough to precisely mouse over, click, be mouse overing what I want to kick. So instead, what I do is I use a focus kick setup. So the way this works is before the pull starts or anytime during the pull, I'll target the mob that I'm going to want to kick, and I'll hit a bind that sets it as my focus. When I'm focusing something, it changes their nameplates. You see there's this purple thing on it. That's a feature of the plater add-on that I use. And I get an extra unit frame for them. And I have a weak aura that then turns on that shows if I'm in range to kick them. So when I'm out of range to kick them, this kick up here is going to be red. And then once I get in range to do a kick, it turns to not be red anymore. And it'll be grayed out of combat, but otherwise that's the feature of that weak aura. So that's pretty useful. And it'll show my kick timer up there. So everything I need to know for if I'm able to kick my focus target is up here at the top of my screen. If I get into combat with this Confessor here, right, and I start hitting it, you can see now that I've got like this kick up here. I can see what my focus target's even targeting. And when they cast, not only do I, see what they're casting on their nameplate, but I get a very big cast bar for them at the top of my screen as well. And then I can even be fighting something else and I can just do my kick. I don't need to target them because I have a macro that kicks my focus target. So I can be, attacking something else. I can be attacking this guy. I can be looking at other stuff. I have all kinds of other weak auras going on or whatever. And I can just know that, okay, I'm trying to kick this Confessor when the kick comes up. So, next time I see Mantle of Bonsomnia coming out of them, I can do my kick there. I'm gonna die to these Mythic Zero mobs. Okay, yeah, there you see, kick the Confessor like that without changing targets. And this lets you set up some other vines, right? Like it's doing Mending Word. I want to gouge that. I have a focus gouge macro as well. Or maybe I need to blind it, so I have a focus blind macro that I can do to it. And all of that lets me do these without changing targets. I need to vanish or I'm going to die here. So that is a setup that is very valuable. Here, let me show you what those macros look like. So before I start a pull, I have this macro here that just /focus. That's all there is to it. And that, targets, that whatever my target is becomes my focus. Then I have my focus kick macro, which if I don't have, the way that this works is that if I don't have a target, if I don't have a focus target, it will instead kick my current target. But otherwise, if I have a focus target, it will kick my focus target. Now, if you're going to use this setup, I recommend that you also have a bind for kicking your current target instead of your focus target. So for me, I have two different binds for kick. I have one for kicking my focus target for this macro, and one for kicking my active target in case sometimes you're in a pull and you might need to kick one thing or you might need to kick another thing based on which thing casts first or whatever. And so you need to be flexible there. I would recommend keeping that bound. And then you can use this same line of text here to let you kick your focus, to let you focus blind or to let you focus gouge or whatever. It's all the same. It doesn't change anything there. And you can even, if you want, you can do a mouse over focus thing, so you never have to change your target, so you can make a bind that focuses at your mouse over. I've used that in some specific keys, although I don't currently use it, and I would use it for some specific pulls in certain dungeons where you have very little time to select new targets. So I think that setup, something like that, is worth doing. In the description for this video, I'll include all of the requisite pieces, all the weak auras and stuff that I use to make this work. There are different solutions for different people. Again, you may be more interested in a more mouse over based setup, but for me, I prefer everything to be done through focus. And I think that is a really good way to make sure that you don't miss on assignments. And it means that you can just go into every pull. For me, before a pull starts, I go into the pull and I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to kick this pull? And then I'll focus the thing that I'm going to kick, and then I'll see its cast bar at the top of the screen, and I get a lot of extra kicks throughout a dungeon than before I started using this focus kick setup, because beforehand I would be trying to react rather than proactively setting up my kicks. So great little piece of tool that I think will help you a lot as you start doing more Mythic Plus if you're a spec that has a kick. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little tip. Let me know what you thought of this video and if you'd like to see more like it, or if you have any more questions about things you see in my UI, because I would definitely be open to suggestions or questions about big things that are going on for me that you don't do in your UI. I'll remember to subscribe to the channel. You check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/dratnos. I also stream there very often this video game, so you may enjoy that. And like and subscribe to the video and all that stuff. Whatever, all the stuff I'm supposed to say, please do all those things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.